Hello, welcome to this week's motivational mindset moment. I had a flashback about when I bought my house back in 2006, and I remember when I first moved into the neighborhood, when I had to buy a lawnmower for the first time, and I was learning how to, cut my grass a certain way and trying to make sure it looked really good like everyone else in the neighborhood. I remember a couple of opportunities when individuals will stop by and say, hey, if you want your grass to look a certain way, you need to cut it this way, you need to water it a certain way, you need to set a timer, you need to do all of these things in order to ensure that the success you want is going to turn out the way you intended it in your head. And I started thinking about the fact that for us, sometimes we set goals in life and we allow others to come and tell us how to achieve those goals, thinking that the way that they did it is going to be the same way that I have to do it and the way that it would work for me. So for you, I want you to kind of think about it the same way when you're setting your goals. The thought that I want you to keep in mind is that it's your dream, it's your vision, it's your goal. So oftentimes we lose sight of that when we start letting other people tell us how we need to do a certain thing. Just because they had to go back to school in order to start their business doesn't mean that you have to. Just because they had to maybe go out and do all of these extra things in order to get the experience they needed to be successful in life doesn't mean that you have to do it that way. Now, you will have to get maybe some coaching, or you may have to, go back to school for a little while, or maybe you have to find a mentor. But the thing I want you to walk away from this message today is your dream. Don't allow other people to cause you to go down paths that you may not have had to go down because you are doing it the way that it's been placed in your heart to do. There's nothing wrong with getting coaching. There's nothing wrong with getting advice. There's nothing wrong with learning how other people have, achieved success in their lives. But don't allow those things to cause you to maybe take on burdens that wasn't intended for you to take on. It's your dream. So you can do it the way that it's been placed in your heart to do. I remember when I first became a manager, and you're always going to have those people who may say, oh, well, our old manager didn't do it this way. They allowed us to do so and so and so and so. So that doesn't mean that you have to do it that way. You're there because you're able to build the culture that you want to create and build a team that you want to have. Maybe it's with a relationship. Yes, other people, they've been able to build a successful relationship doing certain things. And yes, there are certain foundational principles that you have to make sure that your relationships are strong and healthy, like good communication, making sure you value one another, things like that. But the way you show your spouse or your children or your loved ones that you value them and that you appreciate them, it can vary from relationship to relationship. So the same thing is true for your goals. When you have goals that have been placed in your heart and you have a passion to do a certain thing, then you have to remember that it's yours. No one else is going to be able to walk out every single step of that dream and that vision like you will. So yes, take advice from others. Yes, get guidance. Yes, read books. But also, yes, follow your gut. Because a lot of times, following your gut is going to be the thing that leads you right through the door of success and into a life that you have always been aspiring to live. So remember, it's your dream. It's your vision. It's your goal. So don't let anything or anyone cause you to start overthinking all of these things on your journey towards success. Hope you guys have a great week, and we will see you again real soon.